Okay, so we want to do number 51, 9.4. So for this, are there things in here that we're unfamiliar with?
Next.
Rusty on the whole exponent.
Yeah, maybe rusty with negative exponents, right? Okay, so where do you find that information out if you're
The index.
like doing it at home or watching a video?
Try.
Okay, I would try maybe type into Google -1 as exponent, see what it says.
Obvious fail.
Or you could look in the book for the chapter on exponents, which is like chapter 5 or 4, or chapter 10. Maybe we'd read chapter 4 or 5 first. Or we could ask a friend. If we phoned a friend, what's a -1 mean in the exponent, guys?
Just means it's going.
It goes on the top.
These go on the top?
Yeah.
It means 1 over whatever you have, so you can stick it on.
Yes.
Yes. It means 1 over whatever it is. So m to the -1 means 1 over m. Be a little careful. If this stuff goes to the top, right, where would this negative sign end up?
Still be there. To go with the.
The negative in the exponent means it belongs on the other side of the piece of fraction that it's in, right? These are in a little piece of fraction by themselves, right? So really this guy should be m squared minus n squared over 1 over m minus 1 over n. If we wrote like this, would this be reasonable? Can you guys do this one?
That's more calming.
Yeah, this is more like what the other problems are, right?
Yeah.
So how do you do this one?
Common bottoms on the bottom.
Oh, yeah, okay. So there's a grouping symbol, right? That's this stuff. There's nothing for me to do up top, right?
You can factor it.
Yeah, I could factor it, but I maybe don't even want to right now. This thing, what's the common bottom here? Yeah, my common bottom is m times n, right? So I might rewrite this thing as m squared minus n squared over what?
N over mn.
N over mn minus m over mn, right? Okay, so I get m squared minus n squared over
And m over m.
Oh.
N
I
minus
minus
m.
put 1 and then
n minus
divided by.
m over n m.
Yep.
Oh, but yeah, that's a better idea actually.
Putting the m squared minus n over 1.
Yeah. So
Writing it out.
Connie's saying we should really say m squared minus n squared over 1. Then what? Divided by
Oh,
this stuff, right? n minus m over nm.
Is it MN or NM?
Does it matter?
No.
No.
Okay. For some reason I switched the order, you're right. It would be better if I kept it the same. But it doesn't matter. So then what do I do with this business?
Well, I flipped the second one.
Okay, we should flip the second one. So we've got m squared minus n squared over 1 times
And over n minus.
mn over n minus m. Then what?
What I
Did we goof up?
this, I don't know if this is right or not.
Because this wasn't m minus n, this was m minus n.
Well, it's just the order.
Do you guys see that? Did I goof up someplace? Because I ended up with n minus m, right? And this started out with the m's minus the n's.
But when you
Why did they switch order?
Because you were finding the common bottom.
Yeah, because I made the common bottom. This guy needed an n, this guy needed an m.
Oh yeah. Did you factor?
So I do in fact have them in the right order.
Oh, okay, I see, yeah.
So now what else can I do?
Difference of
Hit that with
squares.
the-
Yeah. Where I messed up. Yeah. And then when you factor.
Top left is difference of squares. So that's m plus n times m minus n times
Would you do negative?
maybe over 1 times mn over n minus m. And then, what do you guys see in there?
Factor that negative out?
Oh, yeah, you're kind of seeing this piece and this piece are
Yeah.
pretty
That's
close,
what I mean,
right?
I canceled it out, but
Oh.
it's not the same, it's
So you have to-
negative 1.
Yeah, these don't cancel to 1, they cancel to negative 1.
And I just missed that spot.
So this guy's going to turn into a negative 1 in the next line. Oops, I drew my arrow in kind of a bizarre spot. So those two things are going to turn into a negative 1. Then what else am I left with?
Negative n times n plus n?
Yeah, there's an m plus n, right? Then there's an mn. What's on the bottom?
Negative 1.
1. Yeah, or nothing, right? You don't need to write the bottom. So in whatever order, you need these 4 things. You need an m plus n, a negative 1, and an m and an n. Yep.
We don't need to,
I don't care if you distribute things in. You certainly could, right?
okay.
If you distributed things in, you'd get negative m squared n minus n squared m.
Yep.
But I don't care if you get to here. This is what the book wrote down, I'm sure, but I don't care.
Yeah, that's what the book's saying. I think that's a lot of confusion too.
Yeah, there's this, your book always does this extra multiply everything out step, and I personally don't care if you guys do that. That step is a good way to lose a minus sign or misdistribute or forget to foil or something. Don't show me that you can't foil. I will assume you can foil unless demonstrated otherwise. Other things?